Sometime in 2014, a lady walked up to me with her friend who I wanted to hire as a tailor, and she said she wanted to learn how to make clothes. You see, she had come into town and she didn't exactly have a plan. And looking at her at that point in 2014, I had absolutely no plans of training anyone in fashion designing. I had just started my production line and I just wanted to pick up my production. So when I saw her, I didn't exactly want to say no. She liked what she saw and she wanted to enroll, and that was how EREX Academy of Fashion was born. No plans, no business strategies, no prior understanding of how to run a fashion academy. And in our about 11 years of running a fashion academy, I've come to understand the basics and step by step on how to build and run a successful fashion academy in Nigeria. So if you want to learn how to run a successful fashion school in Nigeria, keep watching this video. So first of all, if you want to run a successful fashion academy, you can't give what you don't have. You have to go and learn how to make clothes. Not just clothes, you have to have a solid foundation: pattern drafting, sewing, clothing construction techniques, and the rest of them. And of course, how to run a successful fashion business. These are things that you need to learn. Now, even if you don't go to a fashion academy, there are so many ways you can actually learn. Tailor shop and the rest of them. There are so many amazing ways you can learn. You can also learn online on how to run these things. Then secondly, you need to get a good location. Now, location is very, very important to run a successful fashion academy. You can't have a location inside one bush like that with poor road network and expect people to walk into that place to come and start learning from you. Oh, I'm so good, people are going to be down the bush to assess me. No, it doesn't happen anymore. You need to have somewhere that is easily accessible. People can actually pay you money and abandon the training because your academy is not easily accessible. Find somewhere that is close to the road. Even if it is not majorly on the road, at least let it be something that they can just stop and then trek inside. I know you have dreams of having clients that just come to train with their cars, but get used to the fact that not all your students are going to have money to buy cars, at least at the onset. So make room for those people who are going to come with their buses and the rest of them, so that they can easily just stop and then trek a little distance and access your fashion academy. Now, when you're getting a location for your fashion academy, one very important thing that you should take into cognizance is electricity. Does the place have steady electricity supply? Because if it doesn't have good electricity supply, it's best you don't go for that place. If not, you're going to spend a whole lot of money on generator, fuel, and the rest of them. Don't rent a place that has outstanding NEPA bills. Now, this is coming to me from a place of personal experience. If the advantages of renting the place outweigh the disadvantages, go ahead and pay, even if they are owing NEPA bills. But just be ready that you're going to pay through your nose and you're going to have a lot of issues. So now, besides the good road network, electricity, make sure that the place has enough space for your students, your machines. Make room for growth. Now, I'm not asking you to go get a duplex when you are at the room 1 stage. That's like, let's say level 5 and you're still at level 1. Build gradually. Just make sure that whatever stage you are at, you're making room for your students and for your machines. Then thirdly, get the right equipment that you're going to need. You're going to need sewing machines, cutting tables, irons. You're going to need dummies for fittings. You're going to need board for writing and some other sewing equipment. Get those ones. You don't need to have all the machines at once. EREX Academy of Fashion basically started with a single sewing machine. So before I could graduate, before I could leave school, get my internship in the year 2015, 2016, I already had 20 sewing machines. We built gradually. So when one person registers, we keep a part. I take off 10%, use the rest, and deposit for a sewing machine. You might not have the money. You can find a supplier that you can make part payments to, so that you'll be able to buy your sewing machines gradually. A lot of people are stalling the process of starting out a fashion academy because they want to have everything at once, build everything at once, have a big duplex. It's not going to happen. You need to start with what you have, where you are, and the rest of them. Then the next step is this: pay for your government levies, if it's your waste management levies, if it's business premises from the Ministry of Commerce and Industry, if it is your local government levies. make sure you pay for those, even though those guys are going to come around and embarrass you. And then you're going to have situations whereby you're going to tell your girls and your students, please close the door, close the door, those guys are coming, they're coming to carry our machines and rest of them. You don't want to deal with those kind of drama. So at the start of your business, make sure you go and find the necessary bills that you're going to pay. Of course, register with CAC. Yes, CAC will not come after you immediately, but you need to get registered with CAC, because you don't want a situation whereby when your business is gaining traction, you find out that someone else has already taking that business name that you've already struggled so hard to build. You get what I'm saying, right? Okay, so make sure you pay those necessary levies. Then have a course outline. You need to have a detailed course outline listing out what your students would learn, when they would learn it, and how they are going to learn it. Course outlines are very important for beginner stages in 3 months, for intermediate stage, advanced stage. Make sure you have a detailed course outline. Then the next step you're going to do, of course, you're going to have to learn to market your business like a wild dog. Yes, I said you have to learn how to market your business like a wild dog. Post on social media, run ads, word of mouth advertising, collaborate with different influencers. Let your fashion business get full and overflowing. You shouldn't run a fashion business and be so good and nobody knows about you. Gone are the days when you're going to say, because you're so good, people are going to beat down the bushes to find you, even when you're not advertising. You need to learn how to advertise. So if you want to learn how to run a successful fashion business and other clues that you're going to need, you want to book a one-on-one consultation, contact us on 070-3211-3474. If you're looking for where to get trained physically, visit us at 48 Nenny Street, opposite Queen's School, Oguni Layout, Enugu, EREX Academy of Fashion. If you're watching this video on YouTube, subscribe to our channel, like this video and share. And let me know the points that resonate so much more with you. I'm going to share more on this channel. I share a lot of videos on pattern drafting, sewing, tutorial videos, and all of that. Thank you for watching.